I'll pay him enough to give us access to the Jerugian. The rest will be up to our old netrunner friend.
You mean Alt?
Only one I know who can rip an Arasaka satellite out of the sky.
Can try to sway Alt, but no promises. Unfettered AI, remember? She can be difficult. Still got the watch on her ass, too. Besides, bringing down a satellite might not make her happy.
I could give a shit about her feelings. I'm the one taking most of the risks here. Either you convince Cunningham, or I'm out.
I said I'd try. Christ. So summing up, we fly to Arasaka Tower unnoticed and say hello with a welcome basket of missiles.
Exactly. Then we jump in, find the building's vertical axis, and work our way down.
To the Mikoshi access point. Yep.
What'd you think?
See just one problem. There's no coming back from this. You'll burn bridges.
To ash and dust.
All Arasaka's gonna be gunning for you.
Yeah. Probably orbital air will too. But as I see it, they braided this whip that's gonna sting them. So, what do you think?
Plan's got more gaping holes than a kabuki dollhouse. But fuck it, it's gotta work.
It won't be the stupidest stunt we've ever pulled.
Rogue,
What?
just thank you.
Thank me later.
There's still the matter of Alt.
Do you know how to move around cyberspace?
Well, V got some practice under his belt. Sure, I'll manage.
Head out back. Nix will show you the ropes. And you, Wayland, heat up the Strix. We'll be with you soon.
How long you gonna be? Might I have time for a nap?
Hey, so you the one gonna dive, right?
That is the plan.
Right on. Hop into a suit, then have a seat over there. I'm finishing up for the day, so you be resurfacing on your own. And don't fuck with my gear.
Alt? You here?
I told you. Alt Cunningham is no more.
That so? Then why do I see her in front of me?
You see Alt because you wish to. It's a defense mechanism. Your explicit memory is simply creating a replacement image.
It's weird. Like
Having a bad dream.
You read my thoughts?
An oversimplification. You still deny what you are. A construct. A set of data. I know you.
You know me.
Like lines of code.
So why even bother talking if you know my thoughts?
As action precedes reaction, so Johnny Silverhand speaks before he thinks.
So you are in there, Alt.
Only a sliver of memory from Alt's sense of humor.
So what else do you know?
The complexity of your emotions. Time is short. Netwatch could detect our local net traffic.
How much you know about satellites?
The
Got
Jerugian
one then.
0401. I can manage it.
Holy fuck, you're doing it now. You're reading
I
my...
agree with the plan. It will get you inside Arasaka Tower.
Can you just hold on a second?
You will breach Arasaka Tower and locate the port into Mikoshi. This is the program that will establish the link. I will send it with you on a splinter. Upon your opening of a back door, I will be able to circumvent the data fort's security protocols.
And once that's done,
You will be separated from V, and Mikoshi will cease to exist.
no fear. I mean, something could go wrong.
Fear is the wrong word.
Serious shop talk now, Alt. This is a jailbreak for the others, right? The little souls will fly free.
Yes.
Not good enough. I know there's more to it. Just spill it.
They will become part of something greater,
Nope, keep trying. Don't understand.
because it is not something you can understand.
Fine, have it your way.
Is that everything?
Well, wait. Just one other thing.
I have no more time for you.
Look at us. I'm a digital corpse, and you're a... well, you are what you are.
Yes.
No, guess we don't have anything to talk about, do we? Well, see you in Mikoshi?
Yes.
Let's go. Pretend.
Paperwork's with Asukaga and Finch. Yeah, everything's fine. Got no reason to worry. Now, pull over. Kill the engine and have a nice long look at the stars. Simply that. You won't regret it. Gotta go. I love you. Ready?
Rogue, who was that?
My son.
Wasn't expecting that. You telling me you got a,
Private life. Yeah. And we'll leave it at that. Asked if everything's ready.
Yeah, it's ready.
Good. Now come on, or that lunatic will take off without us.
They had a really cool story that they missed. Maybe it's even there. If this was a hint about Rogue's son, it would be even better that V is Rogue's son and that his father is Silverhand. And they missed on that.
I like this joint. Gonna miss it.
Bloody morons. And the game should have been linear instead of open world. But we're gonna talk about it once I'm done.
To the very top.
So Wayland, what you tell him about the job exactly?
Only what he wanted to know. His cut.
He any good?
Aiming to be an NC legend before long.
Aren't we all?
time, honey. Wayland, take us up!
Copy that.
Rogue,
Yeah,
you're pretty damn quiet. Everything chill?
I just can't believe we're actually doing this.
Just like old times, yeah?
Just like old times. Know what I like most about Night City?
What'd that be?
Take a look. See that? One day you're in the gutter, the next, you got the whole city at your feet. The
Binge.
whole fucking city!
Where no one can make you do shit. Not even those motherfuckers. No idea how this is gonna end, but let me tell you, it'll be one loud morning.
Time we gave this city another wake-up call.
That looks ugly. Ugly as
Jesus,
fuck.
it's so beautiful. About to get even prettier, too.
Not beautiful, it's ugly.
You two take a puff and not share.
I wish, Squama. Eyes on the sky, everybody.
Cunningham makes her entrance in 3, 2...
And 1.
Whoa, was that the Jerusian?
Make a wish.
Hey, they got a lock on us.
Damn it.
What do we do?
Stick to the plan. Fuck!
Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here.
Too late. Time to Delta's past. Gotta improvise.
I'm losing control.
Wayland, get us to the top floors. Shit!
Intruder detected. Initiating Hayabusa protocol. The facility.
Come on, Hayabusa.
Fuck
Hey.
me.
You still breathing?
Personnel must report to designated zones.
Wayland never jumped. Crashed by the waterfall. I'll try to reestablish contact with him, then find someone who's got access for the elevator going down. Wayland, you read me? How many pieces you in?
Still one I own. And I think the local tribe's taken an interest in me.
We'll get you out of there. Don't move.
As if I could.
We're going after Wayland.
Got it.
Guards. Occupied at the term. Slip and buy is an option, and so is taking him out all at once. I'll follow your lead.
Fucking detection on them, man.
terms somehow. Okay, to the bird. Finally. Let's get to work. Hey, Wayland, you hear me?
Loud and clear. Doors all mine.
We each get one. Johnny, choice is yours.
I'm kicking up the power. Gotta get through this.
Hey, who's...
Look who we got here.
Thanks for the help.
You were supposed to jump with us.
Don't like all enemies in one big puddle. Decided to ripple them out.
Seems you jumped the puddle entirely.
Not now. Let's get out of here. Move.
See that one? A high ranker, holding the access we need. All yours, Johnny.
They'll have eyes on us soon. Stay wired.
Gotta be kidding me.
Maybe we can slip by.
Over here.
Spider Murphy left to say, look what the cat dragged in. Let's grab the access token and make for the elevator.
Got the access token. Now, the elevator.
Yes, we're onto something. Of course we're onto something.
Careful, they'll see you.
You asking to get clapped?
Looks pretty bad! Minimize grid! Hold back!
Enemy contact! Head down!
Quick! Before they get the cannon loaded again!
Come on!
Cover me! Reloading! Oh. That went well. Guess you are useful sometimes.
We don't care about items, let's just go. This bug. What the fuck?
The atrium. Jesus. It was just a month ago I met with Michiko Arasaka here.
Empty hallways, offices.
Just like back then. Remember?
Course I do.
You've changed, you know? Finally grown up.
And you're still the best.
So, security rooms are on the lower level. You'll need to plow through. Fucking elevators are still jammed. Gotta jump.
That's a long way down.
Precisely why I told you to bring the antigraphs. See you down bottom.
Keep your eyes down. Maybe they don't notice us.
Which way now?
Security room.
Contact!
Hate this thing. Heavy firepower incoming!
Hands down!
You're good! Keep that up!
Shoot!
Keep your eyes on this one!
Holy shit, of the mush.
Hey! Leave a little for me!
Don't break rank!
Now's your chance! Get him quick!
Fire!
Be back in it in a sec!
He's shooting! Holy shit! Yo, you see that? Over already?
What? Why did you drop that?
Let's get to
Fucking roar!
Cunningham. Port. Jack her in.
Can't open it from here. Probably a control turret nearby. Open. Patching in all.
Let your woman out of the box. Let her show us what you got.
Hey, you've always been the one. Know that, right?
I do. Just a shame you never did.
Well, Could have been worse. Alt's in.
Think she can break through the ice?
I have bypassed security. I have complete control of the building. The way to Mikoshi is clear.
Elevator, now.
Where's my weapon? Son of a bitch, it disappeared.
I'm taking fire!
Alt is killing them all. Oh, something dropped legendary.
Approaching the landing platform. Cavalry's come to the rescue.
Bah.
Come on! Hot you!
Fuck me.
What the hell? This bloody gay.
Netrun operations control.
2067. An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet. 2071. Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco, saving the city from certain risks. 2074.
Bullshit.
Know that look? Got something on your mind?
Ever think back about why we did it?
Did what?
Why we took on the corpse, strapped in leather, chrome, and iron?
Don't know, Johnny. We were young. Hot blood in our veins, shit judgment in our heads, like all pups.
We fought for beauty, not knowing what was good or true. It was only the beautiful that meant a damn thing to us.
Don't let your mind wander. We'll kick around old brain cells over vodka once we're done.
My treat, eh? Or people with stories of the olden days, just like my grandparents.
Who the fuck does
Arasaka
Q anything?
runners have stormed the tower's systems. Stopping their advance is my priority. Continue on your way alone. I've cleared a path, but you must hurry. An elite
Made a
security
run
unit
for
is
it.
following you.
Wound up turret fodder.
Holy fucking...
Oh shit.
Seems Cunningham's made strides these last decades.
Shit-eaters never even stood a chance.
Come on, the way down's beyond the door.
Here. The crap everywhere.
Looks like our work here is already done.
I'm preparing to repel a netrunner attack originating from outside the facility. You will be on your own now. And you must hurry. An Arasaka elite force isn't far behind.
Let's move it.
Okay, so close, I can almost smell the data stream. Room past the partition. We cross it and we're at the core.
Can't turn back time, Johnny. Ever. But you can always start over.
Will he kill Rogue? Or that? No fucking way. He's gonna kill Rogue. Holy shit.
Eat shit and die. Faster.
Bastard smasher!
Interesting. Let's go!
You are nothing.
Too bad my daddy can't see me now.
Come here. I will rip your brain from your skull. Struggle if you wish. You spare. So very human and disgusting. Mercy is disgusting.
Look your mother. Got a sniper going on.
This is the worst part.
Let's fucking roll.
Can't dodge this shit.
Shoot! Got a sniper going on. Focus! Let's go!
How did that little fucker survive and he got through, man? That's bloody. Stupid.
Too bad my daddy can't see me now.
Survival favors the strong.
I survived for it. Let's fucking roll. That's all you got? Look your mother.
son of a bitch. Rogue meant more than you or I ever could. Best there ever was. And you killed her.
She knew the risks.
Rogue had it in for you. Finally got what you wanted.
You're talking tripe. I killed the old cunt.
Don't know shit, Smasher. She finished things off on her own terms. Something you'll never get.
Where is Rogue, by the way? Where's her corpse?
Rogue. You were the best. Always.
Father always said that had he a desert isle to go to, take him but one day, he would take Rogue. Their generation.
Knocking on heaven's door. Tirki is here now. Oh, it's so bloody easy with Smasher. Man, it's the hardest difficulty. I haven't farmed for XP. I played with whatever weapons are.
Hey, Wayland.
Yeah, man.
You're all right.
Good luck, Silverman.
Yo, Barbad.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, and search for me on the other side.
Dunno if I'll have the wherewithal later, so figure I'll just say this now. On V's behalf, thanks. As for me, I'm sorry.
Once out of nature, I shall never take my bodily form from any natural thing. But such a form as Grecian goldsmiths make, of hammered gold and gold enameling, to keep a drowsy emperor awake, or set upon a golden bough to sing to lords and ladies of Byzantium of what is past or passing or to come.
Looks like I was right again. Told you I'd handle it.
Good to see you too, Johnny.
You see any of what went down?
Nope. But that's probably for the best.
Rogue's dead. Smasher was there.
I'm sorry.
Shouldn't be. Died for me, not for you.
Is my body still in one piece?
Parked it in Arasaka Tower's basement, plugged it into the network.
Figured as much. Your output's been torturing my brain with Soul Killer for a good while now.
You'll be all right. I mean, look, you made it this far.
Awareness of what's happening right now. That just raunches. Like, Alt neatly packed me into an engram. Couldn't even tell when. Or how.
So what do you think? Like being a clump of ones and zeros?
At first, the phantom pain. Jesus. Felt like my whole body was on fire. Realize now it's not pain at all. It's just some digital simulacrum. Guess Alt's gonna start moving this digital psyche I am back into my flesh, but got no idea if I'll survive or what I'll be if I do.
Soul Killer, we can't feel it doing its thing. How come? Should be pissing our panties in pain right now.
Digital analgesia, or data streams. Certain sensations, inputs can be blocked. Blah, 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 yada, yada.
Alt make you suffer through an exhaustive lecture?
Imparted it instantly. Whatever. She did say she'd destroy Mikoshi, just as you agreed. Gonna release all those poor bastards, only suck them into her own bosom. Make them part of herself.
So we at the finish line? It's all in Alt's hands now?
No.
What the? Alt?
I made a mistake in excluding the body as a factor. DNA reconfiguration has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Spit it out! In human terms!
V will die independent of what I do. This is inevitable. This is imminent.
For fuck's sake, Alt. You had one job and you fucked it up?
I could not know the situation before conducting a thorough and precise diagnosis.
You promised this poor little shit a new life, and you lied. You fucking lied!
Johnny, shut it for 2 seconds, will you? Gotta think.
Gonna be all right, V. We'll think
I
of
said,
something.
give me 1 fucking minute.
Let's give him a minute. Maybe there is something. Yes, not.
Alt, come on. There's gotta be a way out of this.
The biochip has irreversibly changed the host organism. It no longer belongs to V, who is an intruder there. The situation is different for you. All changes were made to accommodate you.
Hang on. Telling your ex to kick me out of my own body?
The changes are irreversible. You have nothing left to lose. He has everything to gain. I will not interfere in your personal affairs, but while Johnny has full control, he can do what he wishes.
Alt, give us a...
What the hell for? So you can trick me into agreeing? Giving you a free pass, even though you can already do what you want with my body?
You're my friend, V. I'd never pull that on you. Never do you wrong.
Enough. You can honestly talk in circles till the goddamn sun implodes. But I told you once already and haven't changed my mind. Still got a life to live. So you should go.
If you're not ready to die, then you're gonna live.
Johnny.
So what do I do, Alt?
Simply cross the bridge. You will become a part of me, as V's body and former life are restored.
Johnny.
Don't make this any harder, eh? Just... don't forget I came round.
I won't. Never.
City. Drag your asses out of your sat sack and turn to face the sky. Today and today only, you might catch a glimpse of the Crystal Palace, that big-ass space station in which you mere mortals will never set foot. Now, they say the Crystal Palace has the most expensive...
Is it the same shit ending in space or not?
Breathtaking views, but that's what they say about Night City. Heaven on Earth, heaven in orbit. What's the difference to scop-eating dirt sniffers like us? One thing though, better find yourselves a nice high hill to go palace gates in. Yet, sorry you denizens of Night City's lower reaches, life has screwed you over yet again. But for all you sitting in the gutter looking up at the smog, here's someone you ain't heard in a while. Johnny Silverhand. Here's to you, you old
Black Dog. Okay.
Good morning, V. I trust you had a restful night. You have no new messages. You have one meeting planned today, at the Afterlife. Delamain has confirmed a vehicle arrival at the arranged time. I've noticed your calendar is empty for what remains of the month. Would you like me to begin planning?
No, thanks. That's as it should be.
Perfect. Have a nice day.
Hey, boss.
Hey, you there yet?
Not yet. He'll be on time, though. His people came to scan the place earlier. Check and make sure everything's clean before he arrived. Thought we didn't notice him.
And the gear?
All set with the heat. Rest, too. Full tank, ready to launch.
Thanks. Be there soon.
Or armor only replica. Never hit an ending like this.
Good morning, V.
Hey, Del.
Are you prepared for takeoff?
The Afterlife. Head over there.
Your wish is my command. My, don't you look tired? Did you have a difficult night?
Difficult few weeks.
Success weighing you down. Is that it? I was under the impression you had gotten all you wanted, that you'd shown the city exactly who is top dog. Can I help? I'd very much like to help you.
Mood in the city. What's it like?
Arasaka's problems continue to compound. Organizational disintegration, its share price has collapsed, public mistrust is at an all-time high. I could go on. Secure Your Soul was to be a smashing success for Arasaka. It turned into a horrific curse. They lost all resources related to the program.
Promised the rich immortality. Sold them on it. Actually collected engrams and knowledge. A bit for control. For power, I say. And the street.
Rumors abound that you've taken on something rather big, and that one with great power and even greater funds is backing you. Nothing much besides. Arasaka is in chaos, striving to restore even a semblance of order. It seems you, the afterlife, are safe. For now.
Good to know.
May I ask you something, V?
Shoot.
You mentioned recently that only one thing matters to you. To gaze upon Night City from the very top.
I hope your deep learning covered metaphor, and you're not about to tell me to exercise caution when looking out the window.
Sarcasm. Funny. No. I wish to ask what will come next, once you've achieved your aim.
Then I'll die.
While I understand your meaning, I can't seem to imagine that. If there's anything I can do to help you avoid that fate, please do tell me.
Might be I'm beyond help. Anybody's. But that's okay. It's more than okay.
I've chosen the optimal route. We'll be arriving shortly. One last thing before I shut up as requested. Don't worry, V.
Weird ending, this one. Very weird.
Best of luck, V. May your plans bear succulent fruit.
Hey, you there? Yes, I'm talking to you. Let me guess. Food from a tube, rusty water from the tap, another murder outside your bedroom window. But what if you could leave all that behind? Far, far behind when you begin your journey to the final frontier. Send the word SPACE to 7299 for a chance to win a one-week getaway for two at
Boss?
Crystal Palace. 10 casinos.
Hey, we good?
Perfect. Your box is ready and waiting.
If you're looking for a taste of...
Hey, V. Get you something?
Nothing for me, thanks.
I understand. It's the big day, isn't it? You're meeting him?
Mm-hmm.
Rogue had this little ritual. Before any big op, she'd knock back a shot at tequila. Silverhand's preferred. Asked her once if it was for luck or whatever. You know what she said? Said it was about remembering. Said that remembering Johnny that way helped her focus on what was important. So, I'm gonna knock one back. Your health, V, and to the mission. Good luck, V.
Hey, boss.
Put you back together beautifully. Brand shiny new Wayland.
Yeah, somehow. Anyway, I had enough of sitting on my ass in the clinic. Feel much better here.
Where you can tell everyone about your Saka Tower heroics.
You know it. But what you plan to do today, V? I mean, respect. Nothing else will ever come close. Take good care of yourself. And good luck.
Thanks.
V. I've long awaited this moment. To look the latest afterlife legend in the eye. I must say, I'm moved.
Happy not to disappoint.
Sit, sit.
Blue eyes.
Talk to me.
Well, V. Mikoshi was quite the punch. You TKO'd Arasaka, in fact. Brought you eddies. Influence around town. But not just that.
It meant positive paralysis of Arasaka systems. A few additional hatches opened up, my people rushed in, grabbed what they could.
So it's all systems go for the op.
I have confirmed the intel leaking out of Arasaka. The casino is currently testing a new security system.
And it's true. They will be shutting it down briefly today. I believe you'll know how to use that moment.
Having second thoughts? Hope that doesn't mean you want to drop out.
Drop out? At this stage? No. It would make no sense. I'd take a hit. Speaking of which, nobody's ever pulled off a stunt like this. Where I'm from, they'd say it's straight impossible.
They'd say you're taking too big a risk. Poetically speaking, flying towards the sun to burn up.
They'd be dead wrong. All of them.
Self-confidence worthy of a legend. Or of someone risking it all. But I sense you know what it's like to lose everything. To fight for one last breath. I see it in you.
This time tomorrow, should have the casino's client data. All of it. Don't forget your side of the bargain.
Oh, I never forget a promise. Good luck.
So it is gonna end up in space.
Right. In position.
Perfect. Almost to the second. My turn. Satellites are down for now. Just got the signal. Signature cloaking activated. Remember, got one shot and one shot only.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Soon as it starts, there'll be no backing down. No chance at extraction. No chance of survival if anyone notices.
Excellent.
But if this works, you'll gain more than you ever imagined.
Times when I had something to gain are long gone. Now I got nothing to lose.
That's kind of grim. Then again, who am I to judge?
The Doom Slayer. What is this shit?
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Good luck. See you down bottom.
Over and out.
Even freaking space looks like shit. Örött. That's it.
Hey, V, what's up, kid? Been a while since you came to see old Vic. I'll bet your tunes that the afterlife found you a new Major League Ripper, huh? Them swanky downtown fuckers shooting chrome out his ass? Am I right? Yeah, I mean it, kid. Get all you can out of this life. You deserve it. More than anyone I know. But stop by sometime, okay? Next time you're in the neighborhood, we'll talk about old times and I'll take a look at you. Make sure that the new Ripper of yours didn't screw anything up. See you around, V.
Don't give a fuck about
Hey,
you.
V. I was just wondering how you've been. Haven't heard from you in a while. Still living large in Night City? I don't know. All I think about is dropping everything and leaving. Yet, here I am, still. Oh, the city's like quicksand. The more you try to get out, the more it pulls you in. Once you're up to your knees, you're never getting out. Like Evelyn. Anyway, look out for yourself, okay? And call me sometime. Bye.
Hello, V. How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's sandstorms heading straight for us. So yeah, you're missing out. No, but seriously, we're doing all right. Saul and I somehow get along, for better or for worse. But still, family's always growing, work's always piling up. But better to keep busy, right? And to think if it wasn't for you, I'd still be stumbling my way through Night City. So I just want to say thank you. For all you've done for me. I'd still be lost if you hadn't set me on the right track. All right, well, talk soon, V. Don't be a stranger.
Hello, V.
Fuck you, soul. I need to take a piss, and then we're gonna talk a lot about Cyberpunk. Be right back in a minute. I got a lot of things to say about it, and they're not good. Cybercrab. Do I mind showing you the skill tree? The skill tree doesn't matter. Or very hard. You can play without a single point into all of these abilities. Okay, this is how it went. On my first run, I was with a body. On this one, I was with a technical ability, a bit of intelligence to crack and so on, and I upgraded crafting that I never used. I spent all points into crafting instead of something else, but then the game would be mega brain dead and mega easy if I went with anything else but crafting, because I wasn't using this at all. That's about it. All points that I put. Finished on level 27 only. 90, 60, 40. I maxed the shit out nearly all on my first run, not on this one. But let's... It's down. Okay, so let's talk a bit about Cyberpunk 2077 after 2 years. Okay, now it's nearly November 2022. The game came out in 2020. So 2 years, they said how the game was getting better and better non-stop, how they fixed the game with a lot of patches, okay? And I seen that it was trending on Twitter. So I was like, fuck it, I'll test it again, let's go, because I rated this game slightly above mediocre on my review 2 years ago when I finished it. I don't know what was the score, 6, 7 out of 10. I believe it was closer to 6. And truth to be told, the game was absolute garbage. And now I'm back because a lot of people hype the game out like it's a remaster, okay? And what I encountered is exactly the same game like 2 years ago. That just works better, or better to say, just optimized better. Everything else remained the same. Maybe a smaller amount of bugs, but bugs, they still exist, and you encounter a bug on every 5 minutes. While on a release date in 2020, Cyberpunk had a bug on every 30 seconds. So now it's 5 minutes and it was on 30 seconds. That's the difference. Huge disappointment from Cyberpunk. These are the same devs that created Witcher. Unreal. I would never say, if I don't know, I would never say that the same devs created Cyberpunk and Witcher. First of all, I don't even know from where to start. I don't want to rate the game like I did it in my review. I just want to talk about what's changed and why I think so. And we can start like in my reviews with a story. The only thing that keeps this game from crumbling is the story, but not in the terms that story is well written, but in the terms that they got Keanu Reeves, okay, and they killed the best NPC at the start of the game, Jackie Veles, whatever. If not for Keanu Reeves, this game would be on a level of Bethesda's crap games like Fallout, Skyrim, or Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed. Complete AAA garbage. Let's be real, Skyrim might be good with 1000 mods. But I used to play Skyrim on day 1 when it was released, and I can't even call it bugfest. Okay? Cyberpunk, on its release date, was also a freaking bugfest. But aside from that, we talk about the story. Bad writing. The only good parts are with Keanu Reeves when V is talking with him. And not all of them are good. A lot of them are also cringe. Okay. Words that they're using. Chumba, Delta out, and so on. Is such a fucking Hollywood crap that I can't stand it. Okay. Cringe. The game is cringe. Story is cringe. Writing is crap. And these are the same devs that did Witcher. Why was Witcher that good? Because it was done by the book. They had an actual artist for the story. While here, it was some scumbag that doesn't even know how to write. For Cyberpunk. What else can I say about the story? They had good concept, they fucked it up. The game went on 15 different sides at once. Your telephone is ringing non-stop. You do one quest, telephone rings 10 times in a row, interrupts you. The game throws missions at you. Okay, side quests, gigs, side quests. And all of those side quests, 95% of those side quests were fetch quests. Fetch this, fetch that. Steal this, steal that. Kill that, kill this. But main story is actually worth it, but it's very short. Extremely short. So in terms of story, for the Cyberpunk, this is the game that's worth playing only once. Even though it has, I don't even know how many different endings. On my first run I seen 5 or 6, now I seen another ending, okay. I don't know how many endings there are, I seen a lot. And it doesn't matter how you start also, whether you start as Corpo. I played as Corpo on my first run when the game was out. Now I play as a Streetkid. And there is the third class also. Background. It's all the same. Just the start is different. The first hour, after that everything is the same. It doesn't change a thing what you pick. It's all again a big fat lie. Okay. So it's only worth playing for the first time without spoilers, so you can experience the main story. If you go for the side quests, these are not side quests from Witcher. They gonna ruin your time. They gonna be extremely boring, repetitive, and fetchy. So just stick with the main quest. There are some side quests that are fun. Talking about the serial killer with a police officer. Maybe some quests with Panam. And that's about it. Main quests, those with Kimura, with Keanu, with Silverhand, with Rogue. Those are good. But again, writing sucks. That would be for the story. Nothing changed, okay? 2 years later, nothing changed. It's the same shit as it used to be. As far as game bugs and optimization goes, I already said game works a lot better, a lot smoother on ultra settings. It's optimized better. As far as bugs go, there's a bug on every 5 minutes, tons of glitches, NPCs disappearing and appearing out of nowhere, cars appearing and disappearing out of nowhere, things dropping off the floor, you step on something, you collapse the entire floor, okay. Ragdolls, God forbid, man. Like, it's a disaster. It's a bigger disaster than when Bethesda or Ubisoft released their games. And this is 2 years later. After patching. It's such a big disaster. They changed nothing. Only the game works better. It's a disaster. Complete disaster. I could spend an hour talking about all the crap that I've seen, but I don't want to waste time. This is a very extremely buggy game. Unrepairable. 2 years ago, I said that the game is unrepairable, and I meant it, okay? Then I seen Twitter and how people are praising the game, and I was like, okay, I'll give it another shot. Again, I see the same crap. As far as game time goes, it depends how crazy you are. If you're gonna do all of these side jobs, if you're gonna kill all cyber psychos, if you're gonna do all gigs, if you're gonna buy all apartments, and if you go for all of those fetch quests, and on the map there's like encounters, okay? Cop encounters, I don't know what. A lot of different encounters. So if you're gonna do all of that, this is a long game. It's 100 hours long game. If you stick with the main story, it's around 20 hours long game. That will be the game time. When it's on sale, it's worth buying. Not more than 20 bucks. Because the game ain't worth more than 20 bucks. Replay value is close to 0. Even though it has multiple endings and multiple beginnings. Like 1% of the game at the start is different on a replay, and 1% at the end is different. 98% are exactly the same in the middle, so that's 0 replay value. And of course you need to be crazy to replay this. This game reminds me on console ports, console shit AAA titles with a lot of collectibles. And that's how it steals time from a player. Okay? On bullshit. And now comes the fun part, is the game difficulty. I played on very hard, on a release date and now. AI is still the same, completely brain dead. It doesn't matter whether you want to go with stealth, with melee, shooting, shotguns, rifles, snipers, AI is bloody brain dead. It doesn't matter when you level up, whether you're gonna invest into body, reflexes, technical ability, into handguns, shotguns, blades, I don't know what, okay, out of all of the entire skill tree. You can finish the entire game on very hard difficulty without a single point invested. So that means you can erase everything from the skill tree because it doesn't change a thing. Cyberpunk is probably one of the worst AIs that I've seen in my life in a AAA title. One of the worst AIs. They're blind, deaf, bugged, stupid, glitched. Repetitive and boring. So it doesn't matter on what difficulty you play on. The game is freaking brain dead. And it holds your hand. From start to finish, the game holds your hand. On top of it all. Exactly the same shit like 2 years ago. If not even worse. It even feels easier than it used to be. Maps and graphics. These are ultra settings. I also tested the game with ray tracing. It's even worse. Looks like garbage. The only good thing are face animations. That's the only good thing in a game. As far as breathtaking environment and so on, Look at the sky. It's like you went into paint, took a blue color, and painted all with blue. Same applies for all environments. Okay, desert and the city. Bland, low amount of detail. Garbage game. That would be the graphics. As far as map goes, and UI is good. It looks great. World map, I mean city map, is easy to navigate. This part is done well, but it was good 2 years ago. Also, nothing changed. Okay, same what I said in my review 2 years ago, I can say now, so I'll just fucking skip maps and graphics. There's not much to speak about it. Someone will like maybe these graphics, okay? I do not. They suck. It's empty. The world is washed, okay? Washed. 90%, and when I say 90%, I mean it. 90% of the night city is empty. Empty. No NPCs, no cars, nothing. Nothing. Not a fucking tree. Nothing. Empty. All of this is empty. All of this is empty. All of this is empty. Completely unfinished game. Everything's empty, man. The city that never sleeps is the night city. The city of rock. Zero rock. No one in the city. The city that never sleeps. Especially during night. As far as gameplay goes, I already said. It holds your hand. It's repetitive. It's boring. It's full with fetch quests. It's not challenging at all. It's garbage. What's the good part of the gameplay? It's definitely not driving and driving mechanics. Worse driving mechanics ever. Worse ragdolls ever. The best part is reloading a weapon. That's the best part, when you reload a weapon. Okay. Reloading a weapon feels good. Alright. Like. See? It feels good to reload a weapon. Every weapon has its own specific animation of reload, and shooting feels nice. Shooting feels nice. Duck and cover system and so on. Shooting feels nice, but what's the point of having a good shooting system when AI is brain dead? Stealth also. Stealth reminds me a lot on Dishonored. It's done well, but again, what's the fucking point when the AI is brain dead? Basically, AI ruined gameplay. Bad ragdoll mechanics, bad driving mechanics, all of that took a shit on a game. Okay, there is a good game behind all of those things that I said, but it's so much crap that it's unfixable, man. The game would be 10 times better if it was linear, if it lasted for 20-30 hours, one linear game without a world map, from mission to mission to mission, and they polish all of that out, and then you have a perfect game in an open world that's empty, full with crap, with so many bugs. It's just a disaster. Is it fun to play only on a first playthrough? Because of the story. Again, I say Keanu Reeves keeps things rolling because you want to see what's gonna happen. Okay, when it's your first run, what's gonna happen at the end. But that doesn't save a gameplay. As far as leveling and itemization go, it doesn't matter. All of this that you see in a backpack. No matter the difficulty you play, and again I played on very hard. All of this that you see, all of these consumables, weapon attachments. Where was it? Shards. No, not shards. Was it? Where was it? Cyberware. Oh, what do you attach? You don't need a fucking thing. You just need double jump. There's a lot of variety in this. Okay, you got cybernetics, you got character upgrades, and it seems like when you enter the game, like, wow, there's a lot to do, and then there's a huge inventory, a lot of different weapons, a lot of this, a lot of that, and then you realize that it doesn't matter, man. The game is completely out of balance. It doesn't matter what you equip. I don't even wish to discuss that. No matter what you put from the equipment, you look like an idiot. From the start of the game till the end, you're gonna look like a fucking weirdo idiot along the way. It's a disaster. A rich leveling system and a rich itemization with very rich skill tree, and none of that matters for the actual gameplay. Okay, like you got gameplay here, and instead of having leveling and itemization combined into it, okay, this is leveling, and this would be over here. It would be leveling and itemization. Like it's a different game. They do not merge at all. Disaster. NPCs and enemies. NPCs are better than other similar games to Cyberpunk, like Fallout and so on. They're not as generic. They got a bit of character, okay, NPCs, but the writing is bad. For this part, I can easily say it again, Takemura and Keanu Reeves are saving the day. Without those two, this game would be a disaster, even in this sector, with NPCs and enemies. As far as enemies go, I think there were 2 boss fights in total, main bosses, and 17 cybers or 18 cyber psychos. It would be very cool if the AI wasn't brain dead again, but it is. Enemies, robots and humans, that's about it. Extremely brain dead robots and humans. As far as music and sound goes, crap radio tunes. The only good station is Rock Station. And the best thing that I got from this game is Never Fade Away song. I like it a lot. Chipping In 2, Black Dog. I like Supreme. Those 4 songs are brilliant, but you can rarely hear them in the game because of other 90 crap tunes. But that's a good part in the game. The best part in the game, aside from Keanu Reeves acting, would be those 4 songs that you can almost never hear. Sound effects are nice. Voice acting is good. More than good. Voice acting is great. After 2 years, I played it again. God gave me patience to finish it, because I was running out of patience. Because I played exactly the same game, like 2 years ago. Unrepairable crap. Okay, I can't say it's crap. I'm pissed because it ain't good. It ain't crap, but I'm pissed because it ain't good. That's the best explanation. It's above mediocre game. What I gave it in my review, 6 out of 10. Nothing changed, it remains 6 out of 10, and it's always gonna be 6 out of 10, and now they're gonna release a DLC. Freaking jokers. They gonna release a DLC for the game that's 90% empty and full with fetch quests. Now you're gonna release a DLC. In this bugfest, you want to release a DLC for Cyberpunk. I'm even afraid for Witcher now. When they're gonna release Witcher, they're gonna ruin another franchise. If the same devs that did Cyberpunk do Witcher 4, or call it like new Witcher franchise, new trilogy, man, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a mega bad. Do I recommend playing Cyberpunk again to those that already played it? No. To those that never played Cyberpunk, yes. And stick to the main story only. It doesn't matter what difficulty you pick. It's a ruined game. Unrepairable game. That probably the biggest disappointment, not probably, for sure, the biggest disappointment of 2020 when it came out. The biggest flop. But probably the biggest flop in the last 5-10 years. It's over there with No Man's Sky. In terms of disappointment, hype versus disappointment. Okay, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, 10 empty spots, and everything else. That's where the game belongs to, like in a huge disappointment. A letdown. Complete letdown. Yeah, I heard the same about Cyberpunk, that it got better with patches. And it's the same.